What's up and welcome back to another video. As you can tell, I'm feeling very festive right now. The Christmas stuff is starting to come out. Today I'm going to share with you guys all of the holiday and winter books on my TBR that I want to read during the Christmas months, or like during the winter months, so November, December, maybe into January a little bit. I have a good little list that I've curated. I have been doing some deep searches on Goodreads. I think I found some really good books. Okay, let's go ahead and start with our first book. Wait, I really want to try these green ones on. Green and red. I mean, this is so festive. I have to. GlassesUSA.com makes it so hard to pick which glasses are my favorite because they're all so cute. And I am so grateful that they're the sponsor of today's video. GlassesUSA.com is one of the largest eyewear retailers in the US. They offer over 10,000 prescriptions of eyeglasses, sunglasses, contact lenses, up to 70% off retail prices, starting at only $39. And what's even crazier is that GlassesUSA.com has so many exclusive offers that you can't find anywhere else, especially during the holiday season. So make sure to check out the holiday offers that are linked down in the description box. Shopping online can be fun, especially for the holiday season. It can be so convenient. It can also be so stressful. That's why I love shopping for my glasses using GlassesUSA.com. They offer some amazing tools that can help you find your new and perfect pair of glasses. One of my favorite tools that they have is their AR tool feature. This is an AR virtual try-on. I used it on all of my frames and it was super helpful. Shopping online at GlassesUSA.com is a risk-free shopping experience with free shipping, returns, and 100% money-back guaranteed within 14 days. GlassesUSA.com also offers contact lenses, and it's the perfect place to stock up and save money. You get 25% off all contact lens brands like Biofinity, Vista, and so many more. They're available with any prescription and for all uses. So make sure to go to GlassesUSA.com right now and check out their holiday offers. Just for my followers, they are offering a crazy exclusive discount code for you guys, and you can also stack it with any other coupon code on their website, but it's only available for the next 24 hours just by clicking the links in the description box. Once again, thank you so much to GlassesUSA.com for sponsoring today's video. The first book that I want to talk about is actually a holiday Christmas thriller, and it's called The Family Game. I found this in like the depths of Goodreads. I am honestly so shocked that I found it. It sounds so good and so thrilling. We might be reading this in December for our book club book of the month. It's tied with another book that I'll talk about later. Regardless, I'm going to be reading it this season. It just sounds so good. Basically, it's about this girl named Harriet, and she gets engaged to this man who comes from a really extremely wealthy family. He has severed ties with his family until he's engaged, and now they're kind of coming back into his life. I believe they start getting close with the main character Harriet, and Harriet is so enthralled and just so curious about this lavish world, and her soon-to-be father-in-law hands her this tape of this book that he's working on. She decides to give it a listen and realizes it is not a book at all. It's a confession, like a confession tape to a murder. Suddenly, when she listens to the tape, the game is in motion. Now she's wrapped up in all of this, and she's not sure if it's to kind of test her loyalty to the family in some twisted way. I just read it right now. It sounds amazing. I am just excited for a holiday thriller. I've never read anything like that before. So this next one, I actually bought it last year. It was really close to Christmas and I didn't read it in time, but it's called Meet Me Under the Mistletoe, and I'm definitely gonna read it this year. I remember last year it sounded really cute, but I don't remember what it's about. Just the little blurb right here says, a city bookshop owner heads to the English countryside for a holiday reunion only to face her childhood enemy. Her name is Nori, and she owns a second-hand bookstore in London. Her and some of her old friends from school. I don't know how old she is. Back description is kind of a little bit confusing because it doesn't sound like she's been out of school long, but she also owns a bookstore, so I don't really know. Basically, her friends want to get together, just reunite. They end up reuniting closer to where she went on scholarship to this private school or boarding school. It's a private school. They end up going back there close to where they went to school, and she ends up running to an old classmate that she used to have a fling with, and he is now the gardener at this castle. I guess it's enemies to lovers because he cannot stand the prep school kids. I don't know how they end up falling for each other, but it sounds really cute, and look at that cover. Adorable. And I really want to read a London Christmas romance. So this next one, once again, I found it in the depths of Goodreads. I have not seen any reviews other than on Goodreads. So if you guys have read this book, please, please, please let me know what you thought of it, because I'm very excited to read it. It's called Santa, Sunrises, and Suspicions. This book is a part of the Camper and Criminals series, which has a ton of books in the series. My guess, I tried doing research and I couldn't find anything really out there, but I think you can just read them in whatever order, and it sounds so funny. It kind of reminds me of like Finley Donovan or something. So this takes place in Kentucky, if that sets the scene. I'm gonna read this really quick synopsis. This is Kim's review of the book, and I'm just gonna give you this little description because I feel like she summed it up really well. She said, it's Christmas time in Normal, Kentucky. Betts has recruited May and the Laundry Club ladies to sing in the choir during the Christmas story play. However, nothing is ever normal in Normal. Oh, the town is called Normal, Kentucky. The ladies stumble over the body of the town gossip in the play's soloist, Neva. During their investigation, May and the ladies found out just how much Neva told half-truths about others and how many people didn't like her for this. I believe this is like a whodunit, and I think the main character is just gonna be your classic Southern bumpkin, and I think it's gonna be so funny. This next book I am so excited about. It's called 'Tis the Season for Revenge. Basically, the main character, she always imagined her and her boyfriend of 4 years would get married. On Halloween, she shows up at his door and he basically says, hey, this was just all for fun. And he breaks up with her. She's heartbroken, devastated, and decides that she wants revenge. With that, she wants to make him jealous, and so she ends up dating his boss. His boss invites her to be his date on the annual company Christmas party. And I think she starts to fall for him, and so she's like, I don't know if I want this to be revenge anymore because I kind of like him. Yeah, it sounds really good. And the cover is super cute. I'm a little bit nervous though because it seems like it's incredibly spicy, and you guys know how I am about spice. If it's very prevalent in the book, I feel like I'll just hate it. So if you guys have read it, do you think I would like it? Okay, this next book, I cannot find this anywhere. It's like it's sold out. I need to just order it on Amazon. This one has been tied with The Family Game, and it's called Love Light Farm. You guys have probably heard of it. It's very popular. And this one, I know it has fake dating in it, which I love fake dating. I think that's one of my favorite romance tropes. Basically, the main character is trying to save her family tree farm. There are so many complications that are happening. It's like one thing after another. They're gonna end up losing it if they don't figure something out. She ends up entering into this contest for $100,000, and she has to make this tree farm look like a romantic destination. She lied on the application saying that her and her boyfriend owned it, but she doesn't have a boyfriend. So she makes her best friend fake date her. It sounds so cozy and wintry. Okay, this next book is called Love, Holly. Oh my gosh, this book sounds so beautiful. The main character, her family was in a tragic car accident, and so Holly has been a part of this Lonely Hearts writing club. All of these people who are spending December or Christmas alone are part of this writing club. They basically are sharing their grief with each other. And so Holly's pen pal is an elderly woman who actually puts her name and responds back to Holly, which usually in these letters you just send it. That's pretty much it. You don't really correspond all that much with each other. But Holly notices that her pen pal actually left a location that she's familiar with. And so Holly goes on this journey trying to reconnect this elderly woman with her grandson. And then once Holly figures out who her grandson is, she realizes they've met before, and it was very electric. Perfect for the holidays, and it just sounds so beautiful. This next book, I love the cover so much. It's called A December to Remember, and this one is actually pretty unique from some of the other books that I picked out that are romance holiday books. This one is about 3 bickering sisters. All of these sisters are estranged and they come together for the reading of their father's will. Their father was known for his knick-knack shop. He's orchestrated this whole game that they have to go through, so many hoops they have to jump through to get their inheritance. But 2 of the sisters could really use the money and the other one's like, well, of course I want to join in. Now all 3 of them have to figure this out together to get the inheritance, and it just sounds really cute. This next book, I am so excited. I actually was not gonna read it. I'm definitely going to now. So it's actually set in Utah. My family and I are planning on going to Park City to get a little cabin, and I would love to read it while we're there in Park City at the cabin. It would just be perfect. So it's by Christina Lauren and it's called In a Holidays. I actually really like Christina Lauren. I'm very excited to read this book. I feel like it's gonna be hilarious. Basically, the main character, she's kind of hit a rut in her life. Things aren't going as planned. They're not really going that well for her. The one thing she's looking forward to is going to her favorite place ever. It's a cabin in Utah. And so her family flies out there, but it's her last time she's going to be spending a holiday at this cabin. While she's driving away, she is like praying, what will make me happy in life, or something like that. Next thing she knows, she is in a car accident, everything goes black, and she wakes up on the plane bound for Utah. She's reliving the same holiday over and over and over again. This is like the Groundhog's Day trope, but she's in this loop where she's reliving this holiday over and over and over again. I don't know if it's the day all over again or the trip all over again, but she's stuck in this loop. It just sounds so funny. I'm very excited to read it. I feel like it's gonna be a festive, hilarious, whimsical read. This next and final one, I am still on the fence about, but it does sound very cute. It's actually technically part 2 of this mistletoe romance series. The first book is Nick and Noelle's Christmas Playlist, but the one that I was thinking about reading is There's Something About Mary. And the cover, first of all, is very cute. I'm a little bit on the fence because this one I have read is very spicy, so please let me know if you think I would like it or if you think it would be too much for me. This is a rom-com, which rom-coms are like my favorite. I love them so much, especially a festive holiday one. I'm gonna read this bit on the back because it's so funny. Festive rom-com full of Christmas tree farm shenanigans and a romance between an outdoorsy single dad and the kind, ambitious, Christmas-loving neighbor he can't stop thinking about. A guarded single dad, a woman scared to love, Clark Griffin and Mary Winters are determined to be friends and nothing more, but they've been anonymous flirting with each other online, and with a little Christmas magic and the help of a precocious child, these 2 might just get their one wish this year. A fun, engaging, and romantic read that is perfect for Christmas time. Oh, there's a period after a year. Those are all of the books that I really want to read during the holiday season. Let me know if there are any books that you specifically want me to read from this list, and maybe we can read them together. That would be so fun. I love you guys so much. Once again, don't forget to go down in the description box, click the links, and see the exclusive deals that GlassesUSA.com has for you guys for only 24 hours. So make sure you check it out. Thank you, GlassesUSA.com, for sponsoring today's video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.